Hey everyone, I'd just like to make a video on my ancient forest farming route. I'll show you what I have equipped. Um, Feel free to pause the video and write down what I have equipped. This is really efficient for farming the ancient forest. This is purely a botanist build. I recommend if you're gonna farm the botany, you only focus on botany. If you're gonna farm items, but if you're gathering, like in geology for instance, if you mix the two, geology, you only really need a few materials for, a few pieces that you craft in geology, whether it be like a certain armor piece or an investigation. But if you're farming for items like materials, you need to craft like max potions, nutrients, or catalysts. It's more efficient if you focus on a pure botany build, which this is what I have here pretty much. And yeah, before I get the route started, it's really crucial that in your crafting list you have these ticked off, to autocraft, set to autocraft: the antidote, herbal medicine, nutrients, and catalyst. We're just going to be picking up a lot of the same materials, and that'll help you craft more and pick up more. Okay, we're starting the route here at Camp 11 in the ancient forest, and we're going to be running down here, down this slope, and we're going to be jumping this vine. Yeah, just follow exactly where I'm going. Picking up the only 2 nitro shrooms in this area. Okay, and we're going to be going right through this. You don't really have to. I suggest you follow my route I'm going, only because. Oh, wow. Okay, what's happening right now? Yeah, for speedrunner's sake, it's probably the most optimal path you can take to the next item. Yep. Again, it's just a good hint for this next item. If you see the web here, you want to just hang left, and the item is right there. You don't want to forget to pick up your blue mushroom. This is very important item right here. Before you slide down the hill, I suggest you just run over to it first, pick it up, and then slide down. It's so easy to miss. As you can see, we're coming downhill here. You want to just keep left, and you should be able to break through vines right here. And you should have honey right to the right. I suggest you look left. You always run left, because there's usually a pile of dung there. It's very handy. We're going to be picking up the only items in this area, and then we're going to be heading back. Well, the only items I recommend that it's the most easiest to get access to. Okay, once you pick up this last one, remember you're looking, that's your guide, like this little, it'll take you straight to your next needleberry, and you're heading back towards the entrance you came through, and we're heading back through here, picking up a blast nut. The routes are a little hard to learn, but I recommend you put the time into just to follow where I'm running. You'll thank me for it later. You'll notice how much items you accumulate over a small amount of time. And now this is our first jumping point. We're just jumping straight back, and we're putting all the items into the box. Okay, once you come out after putting your items in for the first time, you want to turn left and jump towards the right. That way you can just sprint past this way and pick up that herb and pick this up. You don't have to pick up the herb. You can just jump left and pick up the latchberry. I just like doing that. Your next item is deep inside the forest towards here. It'll be a flame nut. And your next item through here will be a para mushroom. And right after the first palm tree you see, there'll be a flame nut. And you want to just keep running through here. Hook back around. Again, I like to jump right. That way I can just pick up the berries. Pick up that item there. And you want to just... Oh. Got so much glare in my TV, it's kind of hard to see the TV. I've just been through here so many times. Okay. And you want to just hang left towards here. You want to up. I'm going to pick up your flame nut and your blue mushroom. You want to just slide straight down. Now this is going to be your first bitter bug in the area, and once you pick that bitter bug up, you can just head straight down towards the right a little and pick up that nailberry, and head back to the left for your bitter bug. And you'll notice that there's a cave right here after you pick up that bitter bug. I usually like running through here and picking up the last spider web in the area, and then I pick up that bitter bug, and there's usually a herb in the middle here. This is also another spot where there's usually dung in the area, but if you're lucky you might see one there. And yep, as soon as this is our last bitter bug in this area, and we're going to be jumping down, running quickly right, picking up this honey, and then turning back around and picking up a needleberry before we turn left and pick up a parashroom. Wow, there's so much glare, I can barely see my TV from this angle. Okay, we're going to be turning left here. Picking this up. And we're going to be picking up our honey. Breaking the spider web, picking up a spider web. And picking up our first flash bug in this cave. Second, sorry. And we're going to be just jumping straight down, heading straight for another. gonna be picking up. Okay, another good indicator to find this bitterbug here is just when you're running along here, you'll see the only palm tree in the area, the first one you see, it's directly across from it. So that's a really good landmark if you're like you're speed running and you're just running through here really quickly. Okay, and now we're picking up a bitterbug and a blue mushroom. Now there is a herb here and a needleberry, latchberry, sorry. But I usually don't pick that latchberry up because I'll show you why in a minute. And we're just going to be jumping through here. I should be able to pick this up. Yep, that should be our last blue mushroom. We're going to be picking up this adamant seed. We're going to be jumping straight down here for our final honey. This is precisely why I don't pick up that latchberry back there, because there's one right here, right when I end the route. Okay, this is actually the most hardest part in the route to get used to, because there are 3 smoke bombs here and they're very hard to spot. The best way I found is to pretend this area is a road, and you can see from the road there are roots coming towards it, and your first smoke bomb will be from one of the roots, the second root from the roots where you can see them coming through the road. You just head up a little bit and your first smoke bomb is right there. You head back down to the road and you're looking for 2 roots, and in between those 2 roots is a smoke nut. As you can see, there's a root there and a root there. And your third smoke bomb or smoke nut would be right next to this poison cap, right to the right of it. Right next to it to the right. That should be your third one. There is a herb right here also, but I suggest if you're doing a speed run, for speed's sake, just pick up the smoke nuts and get out of dodge. But I'm a completionist, so I'll pick up the herb. You can buy herbs, you can buy potions outright from the store, so let's keep that in mind. Yep, picking up the toadstools on the way down, and I usually like ending the run here and just running straight back to camp, flying straight back to camp and emptying the bag and rinse and repeat. And you'll see here we've actually picked up a lot of nutrients, which you can craft into mega nutrients and into max potions, which is pretty much really one of the major items you'll be making in this game or using in this game. So yeah, as you'll notice that there isn't much Mandadoras in this guide, but yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Again, the items I have, you don't need decorations for these unless you have the decorations to make up for the skills I have, which is the 4 important ones you want: level 4 botanist, speed crawler, aquatic polar mobility, and honey hunter. That's really all you need. If you can get that on a low rank set, you can do this low rank and stock up for late game on yeah, your rarest items. So yeah, okay.